Hey, what's up YouTube? This is my black emperor scorpion terrarium. I just got the terrarium today. It is 24 inches long by 16 inches high. I would say about 12 inches deep. I got it off of Craigslist for $20. I had a little 5-gallon when I first purchased him with. I got the scorpion for about $15. I got it at Orange County Expo. When I bought the terrarium today, excuse me, yesterday, it had the drift log in it, so I put the drift log in there. I went out to PetSmart, bought some eco soil. You can get, this is one bag of the big eco soil, and I got that for about $10. You can buy this at any pet store. You guys can see how big it is. It's a pretty, it says 8 dry quarts on the bottom, so that filled up the entire tank. I only had to use one. Put some moss in there. They like to climb around on top of the moss and everything. I'm not sure about the driftwood, but it's there. Got a little pool for him to drink water, and they like to kind of bathe in it. He's moving around in the back there, if you guys can see him. Or I think it's a female from doing my research and looking underneath. I got the hydrometer gauge on there, also again from PetSmart for about $10. Right now we're about 85 degrees at around 60% humidity. And that is the black heating mat with adhesive on there, so they make it really easy for you to stick it on there. I got that for $14 once again at PetSmart. For those of you thinking about getting an emperor scorpion, he's very easy to handle. I take him out of the tank every now and then. Really easy, kind of just, it's trickier getting him out of the tank than holding him. You put your hand in there and he gets a little bit, aggressive, just the fact that he thinks you're you think you're trying to hurt him, but once you get him out, I usually lift him up with like a cardboard, let him walk up on there, and then he's no problem walking, crawling on my arms, crawling on my hand. I don't set him down, I keep him in my hands at all time. Put him back in the tank. I don't take him out that much. I got this little shelter for him, rock shelter, pretty big size. Got them once again at PetSmart for $13.99. He's about, maybe, if you look at his body, he's maybe about 2.5 inches, just his body alone, minus his tail and his claws. Pretty good size. I think when I got him, they said he was around 8 months old. I feed him crickets every other day. Now, for those of you who are first looking to get into these, like I said, it's very low maintenance. Check the temperature, check the humidity, spray it with just a regular spray bottle. Some areas, as you can see, are kind of wet. Some areas are kind of dry. I usually keep the inside of the shelter dry, just the fact that he likes to burrow. So if you wet that, he'd probably burrow into the dry spot anyways. I also have this, which I haven't really seen too much on YouTube. I bought this once again at PetSmart, and these are just crickets. I got the large size crickets, and like I said, this tank was maybe about $3 for this little tank, and you just use the egg cartons. Bought a couple of them, and then I have a bottle cap of one food. And then I have another little bottle cap of this other food, which is like where they get their water. If you guys are interested in what it is, this is it. Flucker's High Calcium Cricket Diet. Flucker's Cricket Quencher, which this is like the water, and this is just their normal food, but it has nutrients and vitamins in there. So when you buy them, usually at PetSmart, the crickets will already be eating the same stuff that they have in there, or at least they did when I got them, because I grabbed them myself, and they had a tray down at the bottom. So when you feed your crickets to your emperor scorpion is getting the calcium, and they're getting the vitamins and nutrients that they need. Pretty easy setup. I was a little scared to get them the first year. I actually didn't, just because it's a scorpion. Once you get over the fact it's a scorpion, you'll be with him with no problem. These guys do grow up to be pretty large. From what I heard, about 7 inches for the females, which is what I have. When I got this tank off of Craigslist, it came with a bigger water bowl. As you can see, it's probably about maybe 1.25 inches deep. I think that's a little deep for him. From what I heard, that they can drown in this, so they can't get out if you put too much water. So beware of that, depending on what size your scorpion is. I have maybe close to 1/2 inch of water in this one, and you can see the. Let me see if I can show you the size. You can kind of see the size difference on that. And so when he gets a little bigger, I'll definitely put him in the bigger one. But in the meantime, he's kind of crawling around. I just put him in today. He's been kind of crawling around the place. When you first put him in, I wouldn't suggest you mess around with him for a couple days, let him get comfortable. And yeah, that's it. Feel free to comment. I'm still kind of new at this, so if anybody sees any changes I can make, feel free to comment. Douchebags, please. I don't need your bullshit. So you know, just keep it helpful. Hope you guys get some good pointers from this. And you know, if I can add anything on here, you guys let me know. Add a link or something. You know, I'll be happy to dress this place up a little bit more. I was thinking maybe like a nice little rock that you can crawl on the corner over there. It looks kind of bare. But this is it. Hope it helps, YouTube. Take it easy.